Hello everyone, welcome to the next video on the Wild Journey channel. As you may know, every year, many animal species have to migrate for various reasons. Among them, there are incredibly massive migrations involving hundreds of millions of individuals on long-distance journeys spanning thousands of kilometers across continents. How to know when it's time to migrate and where to go is still not fully understood by the scientific community. They only know that many species migrate when there are changes in temperature and during seasonal transitions. These migrations take place both on land, in the air, and underwater, creating breathtaking scenes that are hard for humans to imagine. So, in today's video, let's explore the epic migrations of various animal species together. Number 1. Red Crab. Christmas Island, located in the Indian Ocean, is an island covered by tropical forests, and it is also the site of an incredibly massive migration with the participation of over 100 million red crabs. When the rainy season comes and the tides rise, the red crabs start emerging from their deep forest burrows and make their way to the sea. This impressive migration takes place annually around October and November for breeding purposes. Red crab eggs have to go through a survival struggle in the seawater before becoming tiny newborn crabs and finding their way back to the forest through another migration. There is a profoundly saddening truth that the red crabs are currently threatened due to human activities. They are at risk of dying from dehydration when they have to cross areas without forest cover. Additionally, thousands of red crabs have sacrificed their lives because of getting run over by vehicles while attempting to cross roads. To minimize the number of crabs being killed, the residents on the island have erected fences on both sides of the roads and constructed overpasses to assist the crabs in safely crossing the roads. Moreover, vehicles are also prohibited on many roads during the migration season. Number 2. Salmon. Salmon is one of the most impressive migratory species, traveling up to 3,800 kilometers. They are born in freshwater rivers. They migrate to the vast ocean to live for about 4 years. Once they reach adulthood, salmon begin the challenging journey back upstream to their birthplace to spawn. Salmon navigates their migrations using the sense of smell. Each fish remembers the scent of the river where it was born. By instinct, they can sense the familiar aroma, and as they get closer, the scent becomes more distinct. The salmon's journey back home is an unmissable feast for bears, eagles, and even gray wolves. Typically, a bear can digest 20,000 calories per day to build up energy for hibernation, so they can manage salmon in the small streams. After overcoming the predators, salmon need to complete their final challenge of leaping waterfalls to reach the birthplace. These fish exert all their strength, displaying extraordinary perseverance despite one failure after another. This is a challenge that requires endurance, perseverance, and an element of luck. During their upstream migration, they hardly eat anything until they find a place to spawn. As a result, after returning home and laying eggs, they become exhausted and remain permanently at the very place they were born. The eggs hatch and the young salmon continue their life cycle with a new spectacular journey. Number 3. Arctic Tern. The migration journey of the Arctic tern is the longest compared to other animal species on Earth. It is noteworthy that despite being small and lightweight, weighing only about 100 grams, the transcontinental migration journey of the Arctic tern is challenging even for the largest animals. Instead of flying directly to their destination, they take a zigzag route to take advantage of the wind's force and never have to fly against the wind. They will fly from the South Pole to the North Pole and spend the entire summer there before returning to the South Pole. The total round-trip distance is over 70,000 kilometers, roughly equivalent to 2 trips around the Earth from one pole to the other. But what drives this bird to fly such a long distance? It is because during the long summer days, the sea will provide an abundant food source for them. Throughout their short lifespan, Arctic terns can travel a distance 6 times longer than the distance from the Earth. to the moon. Number 4. Wildebeest. Despite the risk of disease, hunger, exhaustion, and encounters with predators, nearly 2 million wildebeests still embark on their migration journey every year from July to September. It is a grand migration between two regions, Serengeti in Tanzania and Masai Mara in Kenya. In order to reach the grassy plains on the other side of the Mara River, they must risk their lives to overcome the river full of traps and travel a total distance of up to 2,800 kilometers. Wildebeests never migrate alone. Their journeys take place every year with the participation of various other animal species, sometimes totaling millions, including zebras and gazelle. Following them are top predators on the savannah: lions, cheetahs, and crocodiles. However, not all wildebeest make it to the promised land. During the perilous river crossing, about 1/3 of the wildebeest herd falls victim to the jaws of crocodiles, never able to reach the other side. Every year, the Mara River witnesses the sight of hundreds of thousands of wildebeest being taken down by the crocodiles. Next comes the challenge of escaping from the predators on land, lying in wait on the other side, such as cheetahs, lions, and many other wild animals. The migrations in Masai Mara National Reserve always capture the attention of tourists. It can be seen as an ecological circle of Serengeti Mara with no distinct beginning or end, existing in an unending cycle of life and death. Number 5. Starlings. Every year, as winter approaches, flocks of starlings from Russia and Eastern Europe fly away to escape the cold in the southern region of Israel. The starling flocks gather with the purpose of keeping their bodies warm during the winter and exchanging information about nearby food sources. The graceful, ballet-like movements of these starlings create many strange and beautiful shapes. The starling flock can reach hundreds of thousands of birds when they come together to perform acrobatic maneuvers simultaneously in the sky. The reason starlings migrate in massive flocks is to protect each other and increase their flying speed. In large flocks, their flying speed can reach up to 32 km per hour. However, the way they coordinate with each other to form impressive formations covering vast stretches of the sky remains a question for scientists. It can be said that each migration is a challenging survival test in the animal world. Meanwhile, for humans, this natural spectacle is considered an unofficial wonder of the world. Above are the top greatest migrations of various animal species. Which migration impressed you the most? And do you know of any other animal species with even more remarkable migratory journeys? Please leave your thoughts in the comment sections down below. If you find this video interesting and engaging, please support us with a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we release new videos. Now, goodbye and see ya next time.